Welcome back to Our Mountains. Now, Mom has made some delicious dishes over the years. Now, here's another we think you're going to enjoy. Mom?
Today we're going to do some meatballs. I call them Rhonda's meatballs, or you can call them your meatballs, but they're just your everyday homemade meatballs. We're going to start with 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and today I'm using ground chuck. It's a little bit leaner. We're going to have a 1/2 cup of milk, a 1/2 cup of oatmeal, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and about 3 tablespoons of chopped onion. We're going to mix all of those in a bowl. Pretty much the same thing that you would put in meatloaf, but you're putting it in your meatballs. Chopped onion. Now, I'm a big one to use my hands to mix it up. I just think it works better. I'll get a little bit started here with the spoon, but I'm going to finish it with my hands. The salt, 1/2, and the pepper. This should make about 20 or 25 meatballs. Don't make them too big. You want all of them to be uniform in size. That way they cook evenly and about the same time. So that's coming together. Just really get those onions mixed in real well. Okay, that's all there is for that. Now you're wanting to start your pan, your frying pan, and I'm going to put a little oil in it. Medium-high heat, and I'm using canola oil today. Just cover the bottom of your pan. So I'm going to take the meatballs, roll them in my hand, and then roll them in flour. About the size, you can see they're about the size of a walnut or a little bit bigger. Place your meatballs into the hot oil, and you want to brown them on all sides. We're not going to get them completely done because that'll be in the next session here. Okay, I'm going to do this in 2 different pans. I don't want to crowd the pan. I want them to brown evenly. Now I'm going to finish frying these up. They're not going to be completely done because they're going to go into a sauce. Now when we come back from the break, we're going to make the sauce and put it all together. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Our Mountains is sponsored by Frontier Nursing University, educating nurse midwives and nurse practitioners through distance education. The Kentucky Bankers Association, your association, our Commonwealth. The Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky, a community foundation helping donors make meaningful investments in Eastern Kentucky. Learn more at appalachiankentucky.org. Hazard Community and Technical College. Find them online at hazard.kctcs.edu.
Today we're making meatballs. Now before the break I showed you that we mixed everything together. We partially cooked these. I browned them on each side for about 3 to 4 minutes. And they're not quite done in the middle, but we're going to make sauce and bring it all together. Now the sauce, you use 1 cup ketchup, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. You know, that's a hard word for me to say. Worcestershire, Worcestershire. 2 tablespoons, or a little more. Three tablespoons of vinegar, and today I'm using the apple cider vinegar. 1, 2, 3, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a half cup of water. And this is 1 good-sized onion, or about 6 tablespoons, all chopped up. This is kind of a sweet and sour sauce for the meatballs. So we're going to turn this on medium-high heat. This needs to cook for about 30 minutes or until your onions are very soft. So our meat sauce has been cooking for about 30 minutes. It smells really good, it's thickened up, and the onions are all very soft and tender. Now we're going to pour in our meatballs. And just toss to coat all that good, rich sauce on those meatballs. And you're going to turn it back on low, very low heat for about 30 more minutes. It may not take a complete 30 minutes, but you'll be able to tell by the smell and by the look of them. They already look really good, but let's give them just a little bit more cooking. The meatballs are all done. The sauce is so thick and glossy. Look at that. Beautiful. I got to taste one. It's very good. These would be good for a potluck because this would hold over. It would be good for just anything really, snacks. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on a sub bun. It'd be great for a sandwich. You got to try it.